afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here today. We really appreciate it. I am Michelle Gallegos. I'm one of the sixth grade teachers here at Easter, and I am joined today by Mrs. Villanueva, Mrs. Bromley, and Mr. Wiley. And we also have our people joining us on Zoom. Hello. We're going to be going over sixth grade camp, everything that entails. We'll have Mrs. Villanueva translating as well. And this meeting will be recorded too. So if you want to go back, you get something, it'll be available as well.
Buenas tardes, padres de familia. Les quiero dar la bienvenida. El día de hoy, esta junta es para hablar un poquito más sobre el campamento de sexto grado y aclarar todas sus dudas. Yo soy Miss Villanueva, Miss Gallegos, Miss Bromley y Mr. White.
All right, so let's get to the basics first. We are going to be going to sixth grade camp this year, November 7th through 10th. That is 4 days, and the 11th is that Friday, and it'll be a day off. So that whole week, your student will be at camp. We are going to be going to camps Marston and Julian. That's where we've gone for the past, I don't know how many years. It's run through the YMCA. It's a beautiful camp. It's well taken care of. They have a brand new cafeteria there. And they really do take care of our kids. The cost is $233 per student, and that includes their food, their lodging, all the activities. They do things like candle making, archery, survival skills, and everything is included in that $233 fee.
Okay, los básicos, el campamento se estará realizando del 7 de noviembre al 10 de noviembre. Es un campamento muy bonito.
Yes.
Ya se ha asistido ahí. Cuidan muy bien a los alumnos. El campamento es campamento Marston y está en Julian, California. El paseo va a ser de noviembre 7 a noviembre 10. Y el 11 de noviembre no venimos a la escuela. El costo es de $233 por estudiante. Esto incluye comida, hospedaje y las actividades por 4 días.
All right, I've gone to camp several times, and I can tell you about the experience, but it's never quite the same unless you actually get to kind of see it. So we're going to watch this very short video. This video, you get to hear from students, what they do at camp, you get to hear from teachers, their perspective, and it gives you a little insight because we do understand that you're sending off your precious children away from home for a lot of them for the first time, and we want you to feel really comfortable with that as well. So this video hopefully will ease some of those worries.
Aquí les vamos a presentar este video donde ustedes van a poder escuchar a los alumnos hablar, a los maestros hablar, ya que sabemos que es quizás la primera vez que pues, dejan ir a sus niños a un lugar. ¿Sí?
It should. We'll see.
Hear folks say, oh, it's a lifetime experience, but it truly is such an invaluable experience that can't be replicated.
When the kids come out to camp, they get to feel and touch nature. They get to see deer running around the forest and turkeys running around instead of just looking at pictures and running books. They get to feel the trees and smell the plants and eat edible plants and do all of these tactile sorts of things that you can't get from sitting in the classroom. This is my 6 years of camp as we love it here. Please the parents aren't worried about are we happy seated and they are seated. My child getting a balanced meal every day, and we absolutely are. Wonderful salad bar, food meals today are excellent. All the children love food up here. Love your amazing appreciation for the outdoors and building and rock wall and renewing and just experiences that a lot of them have at their homes. So it's an amazing week for them. And I love Camp Marston. really good connections with the students. You can see them working really hard to make sure every student's needs are being met, whether it's food or it's having a good time or having some companionship and fun to hang out during the day and at night and having the staff is so knowledgeable about all the things to do with camp and children and how to make sure that they have the best experience possible.
They learn to work collaboratively with each other. They learn incredible core values. And they come back to school more responsible, more self-aware, self-aware.
I've been coming to Camp Marston for 17 years, 18 this year. I think this is the most marvelous experience for kids to have. They all come back home with experiences that they would never have if they did not come to this sixth-grade classroom or this living sixth-grade classroom is what we're working with here. That's all they talk about for months and months. And I have parents that have gone to Camp Marston in sixth grade, and they're dying for their kids to come enjoy what they've been enjoying.
To find out more about how the Outdoor Education Program at YMCA came to Marston County,
So as you saw in the video, they have a health office there. They have it staffed with a nurse, so if your child, anything happens, they will immediately have medical attention. The staff there does a really good job. Some students do deal with homesickness. We completely understand. They're trained to kind of deal with that and to help them feel more comfortable so that it's not immediately a phone call home to you, because we do want them to work on building that independence while they're at camp. They do get 3 meals. The food's actually pretty good at camp, surprisingly. You wouldn't think so, but the kids do end up really enjoying it. And the cabins are split up. They're boys and girls cabins. They have their bathrooms in there, and everything is really nicely ran. So it's a very well-run camp.
Okay. En caso de algún accidente, hay oficinas para cualquier accidente. La comida, dicen mis gallegos que está muy rica. La comida está muy rica. Todos los empleados ahí están entrenados para poder llevar a cabo ese apego que sus hijos tienen con ustedes, o sea, están encargados para poder ayudarlos a sobrellevar esa situación. Y todo lo que hacen está ligado a nuestro currículum de ciencias aquí en la escuela.
Wanted to add on that the learning that they do there is tied to our science standards. So yes, they are having fun, they're doing activities, but they are still learning 6th grade curriculum. There we go. All right. So we do understand that this is a big payment. It's a big undertaking. $233 is a lot of money, especially with, coming out of COVID and stuff. So we're going to go over some payment options and talk about possible fundraising. So you can make a full payment. You can hand your child's teacher $233 in cash. You can hand them a check, and you can pay in full. You can also make payments, however little or small you feel comfortable making in those payments. You have the whole time as we go up to camp to make those payments. You can make, if you want to pay in a check, those checks are payable to Feaster Charter School. And like we said, you can also pay in cash, or you can also pay in money order.
Hay dos opciones de pagos para ese campamento, ya que sabemos que $233 pues es mucho dinero. Puede hacer un solo pago, puede traer el alumno un cheque o efectivo por $233, o puede hacer varios pagos pequeños, así como en Electa, como los chiquitos. Puede hacer varios pagos, todos los cheques o el dinero recibido, todo tiene que ser dinero en efectivo, o si ese cheque tiene que ser endorsado a Feaster Charter School.
All right, so you can start making those payments as soon as you would like. And so all your payments will be made to your student's teacher. A receipt for every single payment that you make will be given to your student to bring home to you. On the bottom of that receipt, you're gonna find the balance that you have left to pay for camp. If you don't see that on your receipt, you can also message your child's homeroom teacher at any time for that balance, because we are keeping track of all payments to make sure everything is where it should be.
Todos los pagos se harán a través del maestro o la maestra de su hijo. Con todos los pagos se les va a dar un recibo y en la parte de abajo ustedes van a encontrar todavía lo que aún se debe. Si no, si se nos, por alguna manera se nos olvida escribir lo que aún se debe, usted puede solicitar esa información a los maestros.
All right, so that does bring us to fundraising. So in the past, we have sold World's Kindest chocolate as an option for fundraising to help offset the cost of camp. With the recession and inflation and COVID and everything, their prices have gone up and it's changed a little bit. So we need to kind of gather to see if enough parents and students who want to fundraise, because they do charge us a delivery fee. There's other things that make it so if we don't have enough interest, it's something that we're not going to be able to host. So with the World's Finest Chocolate fundraiser, you can buy a box of chocolate and the cost is $35. There's two different boxes. There's a box with candy bars and there's 60 in there, and each candy bar costs $1. There's also a $2 box of chocolate, or a box with 30 chocolates that cost $2 each. So either way, you're still making $60. What you would do then is you would sell all the chocolate in each box, then you're making $25 profit. So you'll pay yourself back the $35 that you paid for the chocolate, and then you'll keep the $25 to go towards camp. So it's one option that we have.
Hay una manera de cómo recaudar fondos. Tenemos esta manera que es con la venta de chocolates. Cada caja de chocolates cuesta $35 y cada caja contiene 60 chocolates que cuando el alumno los termine de vender, pues va a obtener $60. De esos $60, él guarda $35 para poder invertir en otra caja de chocolates y los restantes $25 se los mandan al maestro del alumno. Hay otra opción también, hay otra caja donde el chocolate cuesta $2 por chocolate y solamente vienen 30 chocolates, lo cual es la misma. Es lo mismo, o sea, al vender todos los chocolates siguen siendo $60.
So like I said, we do need to kind of gather to see who's interested, to see if we can get this up and running or not. So I do have a QR code here, and we'll also be sending this home with your student as well. If you don't have your phone right now, it takes a survey. The QR code takes you to a survey. It asks you, are you interested in selling chocolate? And if so, how many boxes? And so based on that information, we'll know if we will be able to put in an order or not.
Debido a que tiene un costo de entrega, la venta de chocolates, debido a que tiene un costo de entrega, pues necesitamos saber cuántos alumnos quieren vender chocolates. Puede escanear código QR y así, si está usted interesado, pues pone la información del alumno y ya nosotros vamos a saber que está interesado para poder adquirir fondos.
All right, so if you can take that, that'd be really helpful. And like I said, we'll be posting it on Class Dojo so that we can get all of 6th grade's input. So that kind of brings us to the end of what we have to say, but we do want to open it up to any questions or comments that you may have, including our online friends.
Como les dije al comienzo, aquí estamos para cualquier comentario o pregunta.
Yes. We do have a question from one of our online families. They are asking about COVID-19 vaccination status. Do students have to be vaccinated? What's the routine?
So we haven't heard anything about them needing to be COVID-19 vaccinated. It would be the same as what's expected here at school. If your student does come down with COVID before camp though, and you've already paid for it, but your student's no longer able to go, we will be offering refunds. So it's not like it's non-refundable. We understand COVID is still a big deal.
Si no, no,
It's gonna probably be the same as at school.
okay, no, no sabemos todavía si se tiene que estar vacunado, pero creo que es lo mismo como cuando venimos aquí a la escuela. En caso el alumno se llegara a enfermar, el dinero se les puede regresar.
Any other question? Yes.
So to cover all of sixth grade camp, each child would have to sell at least 4 boxes, correct?
I believe that's what it was. No, it'd be more. I think it was 5.
It was 5.
Yeah.
So with that being said, do we have to purchase all 5 of the boxes at the same time? Or can we get like a box a month from here to November to sell? How would you guys like to do that?
We've done that in the past. The only thing is now they're charging us a delivery fee
Every single time.
So we want to I mean, I completely understand, but we also kind of want to be like, they're going to charge us $120. We're going to have to take that away from end of year field trips or other things. So it's kind of like this balancing act.
Okay, so it would be best cost saving wise for us to get our 5 boxes, purchase it up front and then sell that for the next few months.
Yeah,
To pay us back then to pay the school.
I would recommend that, just in case there's not enough interest to do a second order.
Okay.
La pregunta fue de la señora López. La pregunta fue de que si podemos adquirir una caja y luego estar comprando una al siguiente mes y luego otra al siguiente mes, pero debido a que se cobra una cuota para poderlas entregar, lo que se sugiere es de que se compren las 5 cajas porque se necesitan 5 cajas para poder pagar todo el campamento. Entonces, lo más recomendable sería adquirir las 5 cajas y venderlas a través de Key.
Pero tampoco es obligatorio, porque muchas veces no tenemos el dinero para comprar 5 cajas. Entonces, pueden comprar una, pero en el QR que les dieron, por favor, pongan como cuántas cajas están interesados. Por favor, porque yo sé que a lo mejor no tenemos $35 por 5, o sea, a lo mejor mucha gente no tiene. Entonces, para darles diferentes opciones.
Yes. So, we understand that it's a very long bus ride to and from camp, about an hour and a half. So we do allow them to take their phones on the bus. Once they get off the bus, so we collect them, we write their names, they're with their homeroom teacher, it's locked in our teacher cabin, and they don't have it for the time that they're there. If a camp counselor finds a cell phone on your student, they forgot to turn it in, they actually do take it away from the student and give it to us. So it's not our rule, it's also the camp's rule.
Sabemos que es un camino muy largo de la escuela al campamento, entonces el alumno puede llevar su teléfono nada más para el viaje, después se lo tiene que entregar a la maestra y nosotros los maestros los guardamos en nuestro recámara, cuarto. También si algún personal del campamento se lo encuentra, lo que va a hacer es que se lo va a retirar.
And we do know that students want to take pictures at camp, so they can bring a digital camera, but if it breaks, obviously it's their responsibility. They also sell disposable cameras like we had when we were kids at the camp store, but I don't know how easy it is to develop those, but those are an option. We get it, they want pictures. Any other questions?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I was, do you guys know the dates yet?
November 7th through the 10th. Yeah. And yes, go ahead.
We have a question about whether or not students will receive a flyer or any written information.
Yes, so we will be sending home some more written information. I'm sure we'll also be talking about this at back to school night, which is next Tuesday. We are a little bit of ways away. As we get closer to camp, we're gonna give you a packet that comes from the camp. In the packet, it has a packing list, so all of the recommended items that they recommend your student brings. It's also gonna include a health form that you need to fill out. A doctor would need to fill out the health form if your student takes medication or if your student has like some ongoing health concern like asthma, allergies, something that they're regularly seeing a doctor for. But if not, you are the only one filling out that health form.
Se le va a dar más seguimiento a esto, también vamos a hablar un poquito más en el regreso a clases, cuando vengan ustedes a lo que es el regreso a clases. También se les va a entregar un paquete, que este paquete viene directo del campamento. Solamente hay una sección sobre solamente si su hijo toma medicamento o va a visitas regulares con el doctor, tiene que llevar esa forma para que el doctor la llene antes de poder ir al campamento.
Any other questions or comments that you have right now? Like I said, it was a lot of information. We were going kind of fast. It is recorded. We're gonna make it available so that you can revisit it again. As soon as we can get all of the feedback from the survey, we'll let you know if we will be going with the chocolate fundraiser or not. And we hope to see you at back to school night on Tuesday. And if any questions pop up, you can definitely bring them at back to school night as well.
Sabemos que fue mucha información la que se les dio. Está grabado, también se les va a dar acceso a que puedan ver la grabación. También si tienen alguna pregunta, cuando tengamos el regreso a clases, ahí pueden hacer también sus preguntas.
If you don't have any more questions, you're more than welcome to leave. You can definitely check on with your child's teacher if you need to. I'm gonna take a couple more online questions.
When is the money actually due?
We would prefer the money before we go to camp, so before November 7th, but if there's some kind of ongoing circumstance, if you can just communicate with your teachers, your student's teacher, and we can make note of that.
El dinero lo voy a entregar antes del 7 de noviembre, pero por si alguna circunstancia les hace falta una pequeña parte de él, nada más déjeselo saber al maestro o a la maestra de su hijo.
Any more? All right, well, thank you so much for making time to come here today. We really appreciate it. And if anything comes up, you know how to contact your student's teacher. Thank you guys for joining us.
Hi, Vista Charter families. We're here online in case you have any last minute questions. We'll be ending this meeting shortly. Please either unmute yourself, or if you would like to type your questions in the chat, we will be here for about a minute or so more. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us. If you have no further questions, you are more than welcome to leave. And we look forward to seeing you at Back to School Night.